Hey y'all, it's been a while, but I'd like to title this When Fire Meets Air, because that's what's happening right now, and I guess I'm speaking, astrologically, that it's Aries season. Whoop whoop. Love my Aries. I love my Aries. And so they're fire sign, and I'm a fire sign. And I'm still sticking to the script that these elements, they affect us. This moon, this air, this atmosphere, this environment that we're in, that it's all connected to even us. And if you don't believe that, you need to do some more research about life. I haven't been here, and that's not the point. I'm not talking about that today. But anyway, so when fire meets air, Aries season is here, and we have a Libra full moon. A Libra full moon. And that is the air. And I tell you, every person I've ever met that's been an air sign has totally moved me and placed me in new spaces, whether it be for positive or for negative, right? But it's all for lessons, it's all for insight. And so, of course, when fire meets air, things happen, things shift, and shit might get destroyed, in that process. And so here we are in the energy of the full moon, and in the energy of Aries, and in the energy of Libra. And we can just think about justice, and we can think about the scales being balanced. And if this is just a story that I'm creating, then okay, but maybe you get the sentiments of it all, and maybe you feel the energy. Most of all, I'd like to just say that my energy definitely stems from gratitude this morning. Gratitude. So thankful for the seasons we have, and spring is definitely one of my favorite seasons. But thankful for other people, right? The fire sign, the air sign, and those elements, and just what they represent in general, if we want to talk about symbolism, right? But I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to still have desires inside of me. I'm grateful for the ability to speak and come to you right now with this energy and with this perspective of whatever I'm going to say and whatever I'm going to do. And I want to make it very forward thinking, because that's what we need. Most importantly, I said that I'm here and I'm in this energy because of gratitude, and that's for me, being thankful for my life, but also being thankful for the abundance that has come to me in whatever way it has, right? I'm thankful for people. I'm thankful for lessons. I'm thankful for my ideas, right? But I have to honor all of those things, even thereafter. So if I'm thankful for my life, what am I going to do with my life, right? Something. And in lieu of making this forward thinking, I want to also say that, here I do have the Muse Tarot deck with me, and I want to just make a statement that in the last, few months, we know that the tarot does not have all of the answers at all, because God does. And so I'm definitely here to say that I love God. High star. Long time. And so, yeah, I want to say that I love God. I love Jesus. And I also know that I know him, that he shows himself to me. And I'm working through that, to meet him on a deeper level. And at the same time, to meet myself on a better level, right? And so, Unto the Whirlwind is, about self-awareness. And I hear a lot of people say, well, what is self-awareness? So I've created a deck to explore that with you. And this week, for this week, we'll be exploring self-awareness a little bit more. And as we step further into Aries season, we will also be exploring more about you, because self-awareness is all about you. But when I say we're going to explore more about you with the Aries season, Aries represents I am. That statement, right? That phrase, if you will. I am. You are what? I am beautiful. You are what? I am confident. You are what? You know? So thinking about what you are, affirming who you are. And as Unto the Whirlwind comes and talks about self-awareness, it's important. I've kind of keyed in on the fact that, you know what? I do talk about self-limiting beliefs quite often. That is my thing, because we have to overcome them in order to be great. Let's step into our greatness. And so in order to do that, we have to dispel some things. And I keep coming to say that because these things that we have to dispel keep coming. And then we can sometimes create new traumas, new dramas, and it just doesn't help us flow and elevate up like we want to. So yeah, I keep talking about self-limiting beliefs and what's holding you back and what's in your head, because baby, what's in my head, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. And so I know that I'm not the only one, but at the same time, I know that it's a wrestle, it's a tug of war. And so with that being said, too, Unto the Whirlwind is here because I gotta tell people about the things that we cannot see that are affecting us, right? I had to remember that. I definitely had a bout this week thinking like, well, maybe I should just delete my page. Maybe I should just stop. And this was not just Unto the Whirlwind, but this was just on Instagram in general. And not because it was making me feel bad or any kind of way. Not because I was comparing myself to anyone, but just my path in general. I was like, I haven't done a video. I haven't spoke, you know, I haven't done the thing that I love to do. And I don't like that, you know? So, you know, with that being said too, I'm just thinking about my life and wondering, where am I going and what am I doing? Not that I'm lost, just regrouping, reassessing, reaffirming. And so that is definitely one reason why I'm here today, is to help us all reaffirm what we want, help us reaffirm who we are, and not forget. And so, you know, the affirmations that we did last fall definitely were impactful. And now I'm like one of those affirmation cheerleaders where I'm like, affirmation, you know, keep speaking those positive thoughts. Keep speaking those positive phrases so that inside of your head can only live positivity, you know, because doubt, it's around, it's looming, and we can't go anywhere with doubt on our backs. Nowhere. But anyway, so just bear with me right now. I have these tarot cards in my hand just because I haven't really played with them. I haven't touched them much. And one reason why is because I would say last 4 or 5 months, my interests have been changing. I'm not interested in a lot of the content that I used to like. I'm not interested in a lot of the things that I used to do. And I was thinking, is this like, am I depressed? Is this a symptom of being depressed? But it's not. It's a symptom of growth, actually. It's a symptom of elevation. It's a symptom of, Diana, you don't need these to give you the temperature of the energy, because you already know. So that's your intuition. My intuition is higher than this. My intuition, my faith, my experience is higher than the cards. I don't know if I shared this with you all, but I did have a dream. I think I did share it. But I had a dream in the fall. Well, it wasn't a dream. It was really more of a vision. But I woke up. I just, conscious to waking up. And I looked on the ceiling. And on the ceiling, I saw 3 numbers. And if I'm thinking correctly, the numbers were 888. And so then, underneath that, I thought instantly, like, oh, the writing's on the wall. Like, those are the words that came to my mind. And then I went to, excuse me, I need something to drink. So then I went to, like, just further think about, I didn't think too quick. I didn't think too slow. I thought quickly. So I instantly thought the writing's on the wall. And then I thought about the Bible. And I thought about, what is this 888? And what is this writing on the wall? And so then that propelled me to go look into the Bible and read where there was the writing on the wall inside the Bible. Because, these parables, these stories were built from, and we need to take heed to, we need to take lessons from. And as the world is full of stories, and as we are storytellers, it's important to really, like, read the Bible. It really is. And I'm saying that I don't read it like that, but I have it. I have one that I love, that I've had forever. And I would say it's more of like the simplified version, where it tells you flat out, this is what's going on. Like, this is what's about to happen. This is what God was doing here. So these stories that the world is built on and made on, you take heed to whatever you want, but I'm always guided back to God. He always come get me, basically. always. So back to my dream, or my vision. And so basically I went to the Bible to learn more about what was this writing on the wall that happened inside the Bible. And so nuts and bolts of the story is that a disciple, I can't remember his name, said and told this king that the tarot readers don't have all the answers. And that was enough for me, right? I was like, I got it, God. I get it. And so, of course, the numerology, the numbers represented something else that connected with, this thought. So, needless to say, my intuition is greater, and God has the final say, and He has the final answers. And at the same time, I'm doing the motions, right? I'm putting forth the momentum. And overall, don't know why I'm getting so biblical, but overall, it's okay, right? Overall, sorry guys, my phone said it needed a charge. But overall, I definitely know that, I forgot what I was saying, but I was talking about being biblical. Anyway, I'm about to pull a card just because this is going to be a message for us, what we need to know, all of us, intuitively, collectively, divinely guided us, we the people. And I love my people. Y'all irk, but I love y'all. Humanity, like, really, humanity, I just love it. I love us. I care about us. I see where we are. I see what we experience. I see what we feel. I see what we struggle with. I see what we can't get past. I see what we compare ourselves to. I see what we're forced to see. I live in the environment that we live in. And card just popped out, so we're going to take it. And it is the 5 of Inspiration. This is by Chris Ann. And one reason why I love this poetry deck is basically a poetry deck. That inspires me to make a poetry deck. But this is a tarot deck that uses poetry. And so the 5 of Inspirations, let's see what it says. First of all, just to break that down real quick, the inspirations is what? I haven't done this in a long time, y'all. I'm so happy to be here. Darn. Anyway, let's just read the 5 of Inspirations. Let me find it in this book. Okay, here it is. 5 of Inspirations. The key words are rivalry, challenges, compare-nitis, or compare-schlager, as what's my girl name? Marie Forleo would say. A need to collaborate, infighting or trying to outdo one another, friendly competitions, and bouts of discord. Interesting. Very right. The muse looks down at the rivalry below, the pushing and the pulling, the comparisons, the not enoughs. Sometimes she sees competition that hurts, and sometimes she witnesses healthy and productive competition that motivates. She hopes to illuminate both the positive and the negative effects that those challenges can have in life. Find opportunities to work with others for common good and engage in friendly competition that serves as a catalyst for your success. How do you compete in life? Do you lead with your ideas, your feelings, your charm, deep conversation, or perhaps it's your sexuality? Distinguish the type of competition that makes you brighter, that makes you a brighter light, from that which dampens your ability to shine. Distinguish the type of competition that makes you a brighter light. Use this muse sacred mirror to see that the most important person you compete with is yourself. All the external competition in the world cannot demonstrate your innate worth. You are already deserving of your own highest accolades and love. You are deserving. You are worthy. A war of bodies, brains, and poses to win titles, names, and roses. All in the end, we give too much of our own souls and joys and such. Love it. That was good. That was good. It was decent. It was good. Interesting though, because it talked about, comparisons, and comparisons is one of the things that can make us feel really, really bad. And it says, how do you compete in life? And in life, I don't really consider myself to be a boasty, competitive type of person, but I definitely am like one of them unspoken competitive people where I'm just gonna do the damn thing, right, to the best of my ability, which makes me come to a topic. What do you believe about yourself? What's your greatest belief about yourself? And what is the worst beliefs about yourself? And this is how we can tap deeper, get a little closer to what our self-limiting beliefs are. Because self-awareness is about knowing what's stopping you, what's blocking you, right? Had a conversation years ago from a lovely lady who was like, oh, you're just fearful, you're just scared, you're fearful. And I'm like, of what? oh, you blind child. Oh, but you know what? Remember when I was talking about being biblical? The Bible is full of parables, or I'm not going to say that. It is full of parables, but it's full of information about not being doubtful. God doesn't want us to be doubtful at all. So, yeah, that's the fight. And so if we're doubtful, we're not believing. If we're not believing, we don't feel our best. And if we don't feel our best, we can't do shit. So I always want to get a little bit more intimate with you guys all the time, and with people in general. So what do you believe about yourself? I believe a lot of things about myself that hold me back. And I'm going to skip real quick. Talks about your greatest belief. What is your greatest belief? My greatest belief is that I am protected and that God covers me and He shields me. That's my greatest belief. You would think it would be so big, since it's the greatest belief, that it would get me up there. But unfortunately, I have a lot of beliefs that are bad beliefs, right? So how do we kind of like balance that out, with our greatest belief? Like, another great belief I have, I am creative. I know that about myself. No one can take it away. And I am protected. So then I'll have this bad belief, like, okay, you're so creative, you have all of these ideas, but you haven't done anything, Diana. You haven't done what you really wanted to do. Okay. This is my self-compassion. Okay, damn. Because I'm defensive. Okay, I'm coming. Right? Or I can just be feeling bad and feeling embarrassed that I haven't done the things that I said I'm going to do, or I haven't fully maximized my potential. I could be super down about that. My leg is falling asleep. But I choose to keep going and keep moving forward. I choose to persevere. I choose to get out of the negative slumps that I end up in. I am fully aware that, negativity has a momentum about it, just like positivity has a momentum about it. I mean, we can talk about momentum as far as a roller coaster, right? Just imagine that motion. You take on that first negative thought, that first negative belief, and you can spiral into so much more, right? You got to be fully aware that that's happening, or that has the potential to happen, and shift quickly. And that's what I'm learning to do. But I can't come here and say, oh, I'm always winning. I am always winning, but sometimes my self-limiting beliefs, my negative thoughts about me take hold. So, what do you believe about yourself? Sometimes I believe that I'm not the best mother or parent. Like, what the fuck? And I know I'm not the only one. Sometimes I think that, like, maybe other people are thinking, like, what a waste of talent. What a waste of potential. No. And I don't want to be that. I want to fully shine. I want to fully maximize who I am. I want to fully step out and flourish. And so here's another belief that I have. I have this belief that I'm going to do that. And I have this belief that I want to pop out of nowhere. Like, that's how I imagine it. That I'm going to pop out of nowhere. And people are going to be like, damn, I didn't even know. And I'll be like, I know. I'm on one, right? I'm on one. But yeah. So we're going to talk more definitely about self-awareness, self-limiting beliefs, and the power of I am, because I think, well, I know, I've battled confidence issues in many different areas, and it's all because of life experiences. That's it. All because of what happened before. All because of what happened one time, once ago. So, we gotta make it happen. What do we have to make happen? Our dreams, what we really want. And, I would say, too, in the last few months, I definitely have stepped up. Excuse me. As far as procrastination goes, that's something I'm always at as well, combating. And that's not much of an issue now, because I'm really like, I gotta get it. I gotta get what's mine. I gotta do what I can do. Like, it's that serious. It's that serious. And for me, my big thing that I failed to do is to follow through and to keep going and to go past that first step and to take that, because I'm telling you, I'm a planner. My shit be together and made, ready to go, and it don't go nowhere because of me. It's upsetting. So my theme for the rest of the year, until I complete something that's paramount for me, is to be a person who follows through, who doesn't just take that first step, but she goes a little further. I want to go further than I've gone. And I have to break whatever's not allowing me to do that, which are the self-limiting beliefs. Those bad things I think about myself. We have to explore those further, and we're going to do that together. Key word for me is momentum and confidence. Confident, be confident, have unshakable confidence. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Some things that I'm proud of, which I never say that, so that's growth. Some things I'm proud of is like the financial abundance and prosperity that I've seen so far in my life, and how I want to hold on to it. I do, but you gotta let things go sometimes. And so with that being said, I'm investing. I'm trying to invest. I am investing my money where it needs to go. I'm investing my money in a place where it's going to give me a return. And I'm still preparing and still planning things for Unto the Whirlwind. I'm still wanting to push out a course. Have I thought about not doing it? Yeah. Have I thought about all the people that signed up for my free course? Oh my God, thank you. And I have not followed through? Yes. I'm sorry. I am. And I'm coming. And it'll still be free for those who supported me when I was on my step 1 shit and needed to go to step 2. Forward thinking, confidence, momentum, keep moving forward. We got to do this. We got to do and get what we wanted. Whew, yes, thank you. Get what you deserve and be inspired as you prepare for it, as you plan for it. And persevere. I wrote a post a few days ago. The post did not upload, but it was going to be heavy. Y'all was going to be like, what? It didn't work, though. In the post, I said, persevering is hard. But, as I've said before, and I'm sticking to it, our worthiness is in trying again. Our worthiness is in showing up. Hello. So, persevere. and manifest what you want. I can manifest what I want. I create abundance in my life. I have 5 streams of income. I am on my way to millions, to meet millions. Millions will know my name. Millions will see my face. Millions will be lifted up because of the wisdom and God's grace. And I dispel up, down, roller coaster relationships and confusion. Cast it away. So we just gotta, keep going and follow through. I got some more notes. Oh, I also have, excuse me, I also have a new area of interest. I'm not gonna tell anybody about it. No, I have told like maybe 2 people, but I'm keeping it on lock because I just gotta do it. That's it. Tired of talking. Not really, but tired of having all these plans and all these ideas that don't actualize, right? That shit's old dead news to me. Maintaining an energy of what you want. Maintaining the energy of what you want. I still want, I'm an entrepreneur at spirit, at heart. I still want to work for myself. I want to shake the man and be a part of the millionaire club. It's possible. I see it. I'm going to have it. So, yeah, when fire meets air, there's momentum, and there is an urge to have and do and be. Have, do, and be. I love y'all. For those who listen, I'm just gonna call it, this video is gonna reach like 200 views, which is not even a lot, but it's a lot. And I would be grateful and thankful for, if you share this video. One of the goals that I have for Unto the Whirlwind and for myself, out of many, and that's to know you gotta have a goal. And it's helpful if you have more than one goal. And it's helpful, like for me, I want to be able to systematically strategize my goals and my content, if you will, my efforts. Okay, Diana, I said 5 streams of income. So, okay, this hour, this day, you're working on this. I need that structure in my life. And y'all know my summertime coming up, Leo season. I'm not gonna stop. Oh, so where have I been, right? Just real brief. Working with the man, for the man. No creative shine. Just sucks all your life and energy out of you. I don't know how people balance the two, but we gotta do it. Until we shake the man, we cannot forget what we want. We cannot quit on ourselves. We cannot stop showing up for what we want, for what we want to bring to the world, and for what we want to do, how we want to live. I want to go on vacation somewhere. That's what I want. I want to make money and work and do things that I love and do things that lighten me up, do things that make me feel good. Don't you? I know you do. So, I'm here to, keep motivating us, keeping it real about how we feel on the inside, about the things that we're up against, about the things that we're fighting internally that we don't want to talk about. Because who the fuck is going to help us? Who and how can they help us? And who cares? But you guys know that It's all about the energy when fire meets air. It's all about the elements that I bring to you, that you bring to me. Hey, I'm going to stop here, and I'll be back. I'll be back with more planned content, with great bomb-ass energy, and with more goodness flowing. Flowing, radiant, abundant when fire meets air. Let us walk into greatness together. And let us not forget what we want.